is Twice Baked in Washington.
And I'm Dave Rheins.
We are at MJBA headquarters in Washington. Welcome. Hello. So, what's going on this week?
Well, it's time for another weekly update, Twice Baked. It's been a busy week, as they always are.
They always are.
Tell us what you've been up to.
Well, let's start with last Thursday. I was in Olympia for Olympia Lobby Days, medical cannabis lobby days.
As part of ASA.
Yep. And so while there on the steps of the legislative building, I was able to interview Al Warner of Cannabis Basics.
Our friend Al Warner, who's great.
Which was kind of exciting because she had just come off of talking to and getting House Bill 5493 going.
Which is the Health and Beauty Aids Act, right?
Yes. So to allow her products that are under 0.3%.
Any kind of topicals or beauty
products made with cannabis in them can now be sold anywhere without a permit.
Including I-502, so that's the bill.
Right.
They have been, quite honestly, available if you've had that low indices in national stores, but not in I-502 stores because of special restrictions to cannabis products.
So this bill differentiates these products from marijuana.
Or other products that are psychoactive, that's right.
Yeah.
What else have you been up to?
Let me think about that.
Saturday, you were part of the...
Saturday, MJBA Women's Alliance.
That's right, Power and Unity. So how was that?
It was awesome. I honestly don't know how many women there were there, probably 65-ish.
That's a lot, yeah.
It was a lot. It was good. It was an all-day event of business workshops. So
and that was led by Sean Dene.
Sean Dene
was the mistress of ceremonies.
Yep.
And then you had special seminars led by
Tiffany McVitie.
McVitie, that's right. And she had an entrepreneurial workbook that you guys worked through.
Yeah, she was wonderful.
And then Betty Aldworth.
Betty Aldworth, she is the...
She's for...
Students for Sensible Drug Policy.
That's right.
Yeah. And so they were awesome, actually. She gave us a talk about sexism in cannabis industry.
And so that we were doing a poll all week. How did that work?
Right. So I was doing a poll, and it came down to 4 questions that we asked people on the internet. I think all total I got 53 responses.
Pretty good, not bad.
And so it said, do you have any experience in the cannabis industry? So if 82% people said yes, so they worked in there. So the most people,
so they were in the industry.
Are you male or female? 58% were female. Right, which means 41 actually were male. So
which is good, yeah, not a bad balance.
Have you witnessed or experienced sexism in the cannabis industry? And 56% said yes, 26% no, and 16% were actually not sure.
So the majority had witnessed it. And so the last question was, is it worse or...
Is it worse in the cannabis than other industries?
And what did they think?
3/4 said no.
No.
It's the same.
It's not. It's just, it's an endemic societal challenge, which is kind of what you're seeing because we're in economic revolution, that really folks in cannabis are just like folks in the society. Yeah. So we're just the same folks, and we share some of those challenges.
Right. So we as women have to deal with this everywhere. So that's one thing that we were discussing is having the tools of how do you manage your business when you're in charge of creating policies around these behaviors.
Right. And because we're part of a new industry, you have the opportunity to set a higher standard for not only your own individual business, but collectively we as an industry can hold ourselves to a higher standard and be better business people, which is fantastic. And then you're going to be on, you're doing more media this week.
Yes, actually right after this I'm going to have a video done with the CASP, the Center for, what does that stand for? I kind of forget.
For social and cannabis policy.
I'll get that figured out, yes. But yes, I'm going to be interviewed by them talking about my story, and apparently I'm interesting.
I think you're interesting. And so tonight we have Vancouver. We're going to be doing another meetup, our monthly meetup in Vancouver, Washington. That'll be the 27th. And then we're following up. We will be in Spokane on February the 10th. and I'm going to be back in Denver on February the 11th for the second MJBA Denver meetup there. And we're also putting together our job fair on March 7th and a real estate and funding seminar on February 21st. So we'll be talking about those. The Green Pages is coming along great. We're going to have to do a whole separate talk about that. But this is running long, and these weeks are crazy. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any news you'd like to share, please send it to info@mjba.net. Follow TwiceBakedinWa and hashtag MJ Headline News. So thank you. Have another great week, and peace.
Peace. Eat more hemp.